Hello, my name is Summer. Thank you so much for joining me for another summer session. We're about to get into today's energy, so if you're curious what might be going on, stick around. We're about to get into it. All right, just gonna get a Citadel card to start with. Hope y'all are doing well. Yesterday's reading was kind of crazy. I'll link that down below. The Fate. Oh, wow. Dude, wow. Accepting help, guidance. Okay, let's dive into this and see what the book says about it. But yeah, I've definitely been feeling like there's a lot of fated things going on right now. And I really feel like it's very obvious how the planets are affecting our lives. Like I really have been connecting a lot of the dots. And I really feel like a lot of people are being asked to let go of some things in order to accept some new things. So yeah, let's see what the book says about it. Some unexpected help is due to come your way. You may not be able to see what causes your struggles or know of who is plotting against you, but others can, and they won't let you face it uninformed. This guidance may come from an unexpected source, so look out for signs that will guide you in the right direction. And it's interesting because I think it was yesterday that we got the card that talked about mentorship and accepting help from other people, or you are helping other people. So maybe you've found someone that's going to help you get through whatever you're getting through and remind you of your goals and why you're moving forward. And yeah, I don't know. There's a lot coming through here, but let's dive into this with some traditional tarot and get into some specifics of the situation. And if you don't care about seeing the cards come out, you're welcome to skip ahead. I'll put the timestamp. Wow. Strong start. Oh my God. And okay, so I shuffle my cards before every session. And these exact cards were used yesterday as an analogy for switching your mindset. So I find that really interesting that they're coming out back to back like that. It's kind of crazy. Wow. Dude, yeah, this one's coming through very clear for me. What? Dang. This is all about perspective shift. I wish you could see the Empress is what we're ending on. That's crazy. Okay, I just don't have enough room on here. So we're starting off with the King of Pentacles. And like I was saying when I was pulling these cards, these came out together yesterday and were a representation of you switching your mindset from lack to abundance. And I really feel like you've done this by stepping into this energy of I have everything I need and whatever I don't need will come to me when I need it. That mentality really helped you lock in and switch how you're feeling. And maybe you didn't see it right away, but I feel like you knew that this wasn't going to serve you. This type of idea of just focusing on the negative and not the positive, I feel like you had to kind of recenter yourself, find your inner peace, and do some reflection on how to view this. This is a huge message about perspective shift because something is ending and something new is beginning, and you have to find your acceptance of whatever this is. You know, you have to decide how you're going to move through this in your most peaceful way, in your most clear way. I feel like you're really trying to find clarity on what you actually feel instead of just going the easy route, which is just victim mentality basically, and just allowing yourself to wallow in your sadness and not try to work on your perspective. Because I think a lot of people forget that your perspective is your responsibility. How you react and how you view things is up to you. It's not up to anybody else to switch your perspective or switch how you should feel about something. That's your responsibility. So I feel like this is a rebirth, and you may still be questioning, but you're still trusting. You're trusting that everything is going to balance out, and whatever you need to see will be shown to you when you need to see it. But if you're lost in the sauce and upset about everything, you're not going to be open enough to actually take in these signs that everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to. It takes a lot of openness to be able to find that illumination inside of you. And I feel like you did it. You just leaning into trust and understanding that the other side has got your back, and that there's nothing to really worry about. All you really need to do here is grieve whatever is ending. That was an illumination for you, because there's nothing to be done. There is no need to save anything or fix anyone. It's all about just accepting things as they are and moving forward, because whatever's ending right now needs to. With both these angels coming out, I'm really feeling like this is a necessity. This is needing to be transformed. This is needing to be reborn into something else, and it's just natural. This is just part of the natural cyclical nature of this earth, and whatever doesn't work for you will remove itself from you. That type of thing. That's just how it is here, you know? And so with the Page of Swords coming after the Sun, it's like you found this illumination that's helping you move forward and find your healing. And, you know, I can say that all day, but stepping into it is a lot harder than it seems, you know? And healing is not a pretty experience. It's not just some beautiful magical journey all the time. It has its ups and downs. It has its highs and lows, because you're actively grieving something. It's not going to be just sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be rough sometimes. You're going to face some serious shadow energy from your own soul that is helping you. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we need the dark as much as we need the light. So really embrace that. And it's interesting because I named the video yesterday Darkest Before the Dawn. So check that out, because I really feel like this is relevant to this. And with the Fool card coming next, you're stepping into this brand new beginning. And I'm really noticing how they're like very similar stances, but they're feeling very different things. So it's like you need to just shift your stance a little bit to be more open instead of unstable. I don't know, that's coming through. So being open and free and light on your feet and not feeling so heavy and allowing this to create a burden on you, definitely be clearing yourself out energetically. I don't know if you guys do any like cleansing rituals or anything like that, but if you're needing to like cut some strings from people, red string theory, if you guys know what that is, if you don't, look it up. But if you need to cut some ties with some people energetically, do that now. Do it now. So yeah, it's interesting that this is in between there. You know, it's making me think like this is a key part of your journey, letting go of these ties to the things that don't fucking work for you anymore. And that's exactly what Venus in Virgo is talking about. It's letting go of what is no longer serving you and keeping what does. And with the Page of Cups, you're entering a brand new emotional beginning, and the way you feel about life and your experiences are going to change drastically. And this is because of everything that you've learned. You have done the active work of listening to yourself and understanding yourself and understanding the situation. I think sometimes people want to play their role and not put themselves in other people's shoes, but I definitely feel like you've done that, and you've really tried to find your way through this in a healthy, balanced way, and that doesn't go unnoticed. And you've completely shifted your mindset on whatever this heartbreaking situation was. You've changed your perspective and found what helps you get through this, what helps you get to that healing stage, instead of being stuck in sadness or uncertainty or whatever it may be. But we're ending with the Empress. So this tells me that you are locking in, you're honoring your feminine side and listening to your intuition of what you need to do in a compassionate way. But when I say compassionate, I don't mean just like letting people do whatever they want. I mean compassion for both you and the other person. And when you do that, you help alleviate a lot of stress, pressure, anxiety from both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can you make this as painless as possible? It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. It's like, how can we I don't know. How can we move through this? And like I said, you need to open up, and it looks like you're doing that right now. So yeah, this is kind of, wow, and you're accepting. Yeah, you're accepting something. You're accepting your new beginning because you let go of the old shit. Yeah, man. Dang, and this was one of the cards we got yesterday. Okay, all right, let's get some confirmational cards with the good tarot. Ace of Water. Similar to the Page of Cups. Ten of Earth. Wow. Five of Fire. Or not Five of Fire, Five of Water. And the Fool. Oh my gosh. And Three of Fire. All right, let's read these. Unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love. I am filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others, where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to me. I am optimistic about bringing my dreams into being. Spirit always informs me and guides me, allowing me to illumine the darkest of places. Dude, that is exactly what happened. And Spirit helps you do that. That's crazy. All right, Ten of Earth. Affluence, material abundance, mastery, financial security, inherited wealth, and knowledge. I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles I have built that have taken form in the material world. I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all I have been through. I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. Yeah, the main thing I was thinking is knowledge, you know, and that's exactly what I was talking about here. Is you've gained so much knowledge on how you operate, what you want, what you need in life. Like, there's a lot that is really clicking for you, and I really feel like you're finding your authentic way of being. Dang, this is crazy. Releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotion, which is what I was talking about with this. Healing is not easy, dude. It's a roller coaster. I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me. I make amends to those I may have harmed when emotion was coloring my perceptions. I surrender any resentments to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. Yeah, this is, you're releasing this grief, but it's taking the weight off of your shoulders. And this ebb and flow is just part of life. And if you can learn to roll with it, accept it, and learn your own flow and how you navigate, like, what's your rhythm through this energy, you know? And I'm noticing these pearls coming out, and I'm just feeling like they're pearls of knowledge that you found in the depths. And the Fool card, new beginning, new perspective. The Fool, enthusiasm. I know that a spiritual approach rarely seems logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I'm learning that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Yeah, and that's what these emotions are showing us. It's like, yes, we can understand something intellectually, but sometimes shit just has to be felt through the body, you know, and that's just part of how it goes. It's painful, it's rough, it's a what am I even gonna say, extenuous? I don't even know. It's a arduous process. I'm using big words that I normally don't word. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you know, I really feel like this is just a call to faith and really trusting in the spirit realms and knowing that everything that's happening to you is happening for you. Three of Fire, expansion of opportunities and fullness of creativity, achievement. I am on the right path towards my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself where I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desires. Yeah, you're going on a journey to find people that resonate with you, with this new version of you. And unfortunately, you can't just keep everyone in your life along the way. Everybody grows in different ways, and if they're growing that way, then you have to accept it and move forward and not allow, like, try to force them onto your path. Well, a fiery climax approaches. Yeah, there might be a situation that comes up. Hold your vision. Look at the bigger picture. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Like, momentum is growing, you know, and there's a need to stay strong and hold your vision and not let your insecurities come, like, derail you right now. There's a need to stay in the light side and remember exactly what you've learned throughout this time and remind yourself of that, because if you allow yourself to go back into the depths, it's going to affect what you're manifesting. It's going to, things aren't going to go as fast as they could, maybe. And yeah, there's a need to zoom out and just remember the overall goal here and letting go of anything that is trying to tell you that you ain't shit, or whatever negative bullshit you've been dealing with needs to be let go of right now. Enjoy music. Instrument, sound, tone. Get into nature. So going outside, having a good time. This definitely feels like good summer vibes, you know. Focus on children. So opening yourself up to be nourished and taken care of. It's not just about what you just having children, or you know, focusing on kids specifically, but maybe treating yourself as if you're a baby in a new environment for the first time, and really being patient with yourself as you go through this healing process, because this is not easy. This is a heartbreak. This is an ending. You're grieving a lot, and so there's a need to be extra nourishing to yourself and not beat yourself up about your own healing journey, because that's gonna it's gonna make it take a lot longer. Oh, I think a card fell, actually. Oh my gosh, remember who you are. Yeah, this one's been a strong message lately, and it's just saying, like, don't forget who you are. Don't let other people question who you are, you know? And, I think I'm wording this wrong. Don't let other people make you question who you are, right? It's okay if other people get confused because they're not you. They don't know. They only see from the outside. So sometimes it's important to remind them, actually, no, that's not me. And I know that because I'm me. So I know what I'm doing. And if I made that other person feel some type of way, I can apologize for that. But I'm not going to say negative things about myself. You know, I don't know. Just stepping into that is definitely what you're being called towards, and explore your creative side. So maybe explore some creative outlets to help you through this, whether that's music or painting or whatever. But going outside is definitely going to help, and getting into, you know, some walks or some sitting moments outside, you know, sitting on a blanket and under a tree, shit like that. Just anything that connects you to the outdoors will help you connect you to yourself. So yeah, this is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me here. If this resonated for you, please let me know how in the comments. I'd love to know what your guys' experiences are. But yeah, if you're interested in more from me, you're welcome to check out the description box below. I have all my info in there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.